Have you ever felt like a part of you has quietly died? Not in body, but in spirit. Like something within you once full of dreams, full of life, has slowly turned silent, dry, and forgotten. We all go through seasons like this. The world keeps moving, yet we stand still, feeling like a withered branch in the middle of a storm. We begin to wonder, is this how it ends? Is this all there is left of me? But maybe the story isn't over yet, because somewhere beneath the surface, even in the driest soil, roots remember how to hold on. The tree that refused to die there once stood a tree at the edge of a village, old and proud, but the rains stopped years ago. The villagers called it the dead tree. Its branches were brittle bones stretched against the sky. People walked by, shaking their heads, whispering, "It's useless now. Time has taken it." Yet within that silence, a memory lingered. The tree remembered what it once felt like to be alive, and that memory kept it from giving up entirely. One late afternoon, an old woodcutter who had rested under its shade decades ago wandered by. The villagers told him to chop it down, but as he looked at the lifeless trunk, he could not lift his axe. He sat beneath it and whispered, "Even when no one believes in you, the roots still remember how to drink." The woodcutter began to visit every few days, digging a narrow trench, pouring just a handful of water from a distant well. The villagers laughed, talking to a corpse of wood, but the woodcutter knew. Sometimes faith is not about seeing life, but about believing it's still there beneath the surface. The single bloom days turned into weeks. Then, one morning, the sky opened. It wasn't a storm, just a steady, patient rain, as if heaven itself had remembered the forgotten field. The water sank deep, finding its way to the roots. The tree trembled, the pain of waking after a long sleep. And when the sky cleared, something impossible appeared. A single, tiny bud, fragile, trembling, but real. The woodcutter whispered, "You did it. You remembered." That single bloom was born not of youth, but of endurance. It wasn't about being as lush as before. It was proof that life and hope always find their way back. If your heart feels barren, if your dreams seem forgotten, remember the withered tree. Your spirit's roots are stronger than you think. What feels like the end is simply the soil preparing for a second spring. Your new bloom may not look like it did before, but when it comes, it will be enough. It'll be proof that hope never truly dies. Would you like me to adapt this story for a different time length? Perhaps a 60-second short? Or apply this deep narrative style to a different theme?